I understand that you might be tired of the current meta in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I know that I am. Yoshi on the teddy buggy everywhere. However, the meta isn't that important. Other setups can go toe-to-toe with the teddy buggy. So in this video, I'll be discussing 3 excellent setups that match the teddy buggy statistics and are also way less commonly seen in online races. So if you're trying to escape the norm, I got you covered. The first cart that I want to mention is the land ship. One of the most underrated carts in the whole game in my opinion. If you take a moment to analyze its stats, you'll notice that not only does it share the same speed and mini turbo as the teddy buggy, it boasts higher acceleration and traction overall. Its only real drawback is its weight, being a bit lighter. But the other benefits in my opinion heavily outweigh this minor flaw. Why this build isn't more popular is very puzzling to me. It's one of my favorite builds and I highly recommend giving it a try. Now, let's talk about a bike, specifically the Comet. This one is for the players who favor inwards drifting, but even if you're not usually into sports bikes, I recommend giving them a shot. At first, I really wasn't a fan either, but once you kind of get the hang of it, I found them to be exceptionally fun. The drifting style may be unique and it might take you a bit to adjust, especially if you don't play them very often, but I found inwards drifting to be highly efficient for maps with numerous turns. Specifically, the Comet, who shares the exact same stats as the teddy buggy. So if you're in search for something new to experiment with, the Comet is definitely worth a try. And finally, one of my all-time favorite carts, the Streetle. This was actually the first ever cart that I used in competitive gameplay back in Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. The Streetle actually shares the same stats as the land ship, which we previously discussed. So everything I said about the land ship applies here as well. When comparing it to the teddy buggy, it'll match in terms of mini turbo and speed, and it exceeds in acceleration and traction. This honestly makes it a great choice if you want to stand out from other online players while still maintaining a highly competitive setup that can compete against the best. But I want to know, if you have any unusual setups that you really like playing, share them down in the comments. I would love to discuss builds with you.